wanted to shoot a little video here. I purchased this farm in 2000. I've been here 17 years. The first year I was here, everything I want to show you right here, from this little ditch line that goes down through, all the way down through there to, you'll see a working corral and fence line down there. Hopefully maybe you'll see it, but and I'm sure it doesn't show up on the video too well, but it's right here about where the snow line ends there. That was all swamp. You couldn't get a four-wheeler through it when I first bought this place, and we went to start to drain it, and I brought a traco in here. I done excavating when I was younger and as a sideline, and neighbors told me, "Oh, you're wasting your time." Said that everybody, that 2 or 3 people that owned this place before, said they both had tried to drain it over the years. They'd tiled it with clay tile. I dug up plastic tile and everything else, but apparently they weren't going deep enough. All this that you see, like there's a little ridge, maybe you can tell right in there, but everything below that, clear out to that fence line, was all just swamp. But anyway, we brought the excavator in here and we just started digging, and I got right in here. I dug a trench down through, and I got right here, and I hit something, and I guess I'm going to call it an artesian well, but down and underneath this, which it's silted in now, I try to keep it dug out. I don't know what else to do with it, but anyway, it's silted in. There's a hole just a little smaller. Apologize for the wind if it's blowing there. There's a hole that comes straight up out of the ground, just a little smaller than a 55-gallon drum. We've dropped a string in it 25 feet as far as I had a string, and I've never tried to fool with it any that went straight down. For the first month or so, I had to leave a little old backhoe set down here because it just boil up sand like a volcano of sand every day, and I'd have to knock it down. But it's run 17 years now, and you really can't tell because it looks like it's standing here, but it's not. When I go down here to go into the creek, no matter how dry it gets or anything, there'll always be water here. Today it was -15. This never freezes. The water usually stays a constant temperature, about 50 to 55 degrees. So I know that the water's coming from deep. It was high in iron when we first opened it, and still you can see a little bit of mineral content there. But the cattle, if there's fresh running water, rainwater in the creek, I think they just as soon drink it. But when it gets really cold or really hot in the summer, they come down to the end of this ditch and they drink, because it's really cold water in the summer and it's warmer water in the winter. Like I said, it won't freeze over no matter how cold it gets, or hasn't in 17 years that I've been here. But ended up, I just county soil and water, they come out and looked at it. Oh, they wanted to put tanks, they want to do this, want to do that, and I said, why would I want to gather it when it runs to the creek and keeps my creek full? So I do keep this kind of fenced off, this little section here, so that nothing gets in it. I turn cattle in it from time to time, keep it 8 down, but anyway, it's never caused any problems, and it just runs constantly. The creek in the summertime that runs through my property will dry up above the spring. The 2 farms below me, they never run out of water. This will keep the creek running year-round, no matter how dry it gets. Driest year in 17 years. The farms above me were watering. The farms below me had plenty of water. So I'll try to get a little shot here of it running into the creek so you can maybe get some volume. But just kind of thought this was kind of a neat little fact that this farm was very water kind of dependent before I bought it. You can see some flow there. In the summer it dried up, and in the winter there was lots of water in the creek, but summer they always had the water. So after this, I've never had an issue with water. It's all